I'm Shani, we're talking cars. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome back if you are resident. Welcome if you are new. Uh, Today we are featuring this Lexus IS, which is short for Intelligent Sport. It is a sports sedan, and join me as we unpack a little bit more about it. I want you to look at how aggressive the car looks like. I believe she's feisty. She's quite particular about how she wants things to be done and how she wants to be looked at. Look at her daytime running lights. They are quite pronounced. They are quite angry, angular. The huge grill in front, which either greets you and says hello, or says bye bye as as it passes you on the highway. Let's look at how angular or how well designed the xenon lights are like. I really do like this. I like the fog lights there at the bottom, and there's a bit of detail if you look at how the bumper sort of like is it's carved into the body of the car. So this is what I mean. Right here by the corner, it goes in. Right next to the fog light is actually a free flowing inlet, so air will definitely go in here and come out the other way. Not too sure if that is for aerodynamics. The Lexus logo is embedded onto the tail light. You see an L shape there. Both area or the both lip really looks nice. I like how there's an embedded spoiler over here, which then swoops through along to the side of the car. So there's a curve that it creates as the crease goes into the body lines. There's a line that goes from the back, which is this one, all the way to the front. Makes it looks a bit angular, a bit muscular. And then also there's a line that goes from the rear tail light over here and then down onto the side skirt. So yeah, really looks nice. Makes the car look a bit more pronounced, especially when you're looking at it directly from the rear. It's angular, it's bold, nicely shaped, beautiful, just beautiful. I mean, yeah, as far as the road presence goes, there's a bit of that too. So it does come fitted with your park distance control as well as your rear camera. Rear camera is embedded over here. Over here, there's your rear camera, and there are your park distance control sensors. Since the car offers you keyless entry and start, this is the key fob. You don't really need to press it as long as you have it with you or in close proximity. As you walk closer to the car, you simply just extend your hand and the car is unlocked. I also like how there's a light that comes on as you get closer to the car. As for the interior of the car, starting with the door card, soft touch leather used right at this point, which is really nice. As you go down a bit, there's a bit of nice stitching and the nicely padded area. I hope you can see that from the camera. I hope it comes through. It's very soft, very nice. A bit of piano black finish on top here, which is nice, but will likely scratch if overused. There's a silver metallic insert which matches the stitching right here. Very, very nice. And yeah, if you're feeling a bit thirsty, there is space for your drinks holder, and then a feather, book or something can fit in there. As for the interior overview, you can electronically adjust the driver's seat from this end. This is where you'd adjust the lumbar support, the backrest area, as well as this lower part. Really nice and squishy leather seats. Possibly one of the most comfortable seats I've ever sat on. So that these are great for long distances. you can sit here and adjust it to your liking. Let's get inside. So as previously mentioned, keyless entry and start. This is the overview from the cockpit area. Yeah, looks really nice. So this is the button. Steering wheel is electronically adjustable as well, so it goes up and down, inside and out, by adjusting it on this area there. So let's just switch it on to see what the car looks like from the inside. Or maybe before you even get to that, yeah, a bit of a hard piece of plastic used there all the way up, and then nice and soft to touch materials used here. It's leather. And then this F-Sport inspired steering wheel with your mounted downshifting pedal, which offer you great feedback. Yeah, they are quite nice to use, and I really am impressed. So with everything coming alive, okay, this is the features that we really do like on the car. This is your heated seats, adjustable in 3 levels, just like that. And then ventilated seats, 3 levels as well, so for both passenger and the driver. This is your gear lift, your gear shift lever. This is a torque converter which has about 8 gears, so this is where you would shift. And then the handbrake is mounted by the bottom, so that you won't see one around. And this is where you would then adjust your driving mode. Eco on the left, push down for normal, toggle to right for sports mode. This is your mouse-like area. You can balance your arm over here and then use this to control what happens up there. So this is the control zone. This is done in the control area, I believe. Yeah, this is where you operate it, and yeah, that's what you're operating. So most features that are being shown on the screen, it's really what happens here. As for the temperature, you can also switch it on from this end. Yes, you can operate it from this end. You can swipe down or up on this end, down and up from this side as well. So you can basically control either here or up there. I also like how this clock comes alive, like so, almost like inspired by these really expensive cars like the Rolls Royce and whatever. Very nice. And then yeah, this is it. This is the front part of it. Nice leather for the passenger. Oh, and these cup holders, which they need a bit of getting used to, because as you can see, my arm is slightly extended, so to access this I need to so a bit of exercise for those muscles. If you need to place a cup over there, a bit of front and back motion. Nicely padded armrest. It is very soft, very nice to use. Bit of space on the inside. Your 12-volt power supply, so enough space for your wallets, cables, whatever it is. USB port right here, 2 USB ports, and yeah, okay, it doesn't really pick it up, but there's a bit of light. As for the because of this thingy over here, this is for your glove box. It opens just like that. There's a bit of light recessed there. I don't like how there isn't a lot of space. Let's try and switch on the car and see if because by switching on the light, there are lights down there as well as on the sides. There is nothing much going on inside there. So this comes standard with your these nice air features, heated and these are heated side mirror. This is where you control it. Your dual aircon, one for your preferred temperature and one for the passengers preferred. Cruise control is standard. This is the EX model, which is the middle of the range. The entry-level model doesn't really have navigation as well as reverse camera. So yeah, let's just show you how the camera looks like. Okay, not bad. It doesn't resolution is quite satisfactory for a car of this magnitude and for the year model. So yeah, I think this is 2017 model, 2016-2017 model. It looks really nice. Okay, it's a nice feature. And then yeah, so standard reverse camera, navigation, heated side mirrors, you know, hill start assist, hill hold assist, all those, they come standard inside. Basically, this is a very nice place to be at, and everything is either electronic or not. Also, if you still have your old classics, you know, old R&B CDs, you can use this CD player to use it. I also like how there are short keys to navigate to your preferred sound mode. So for me, I simply press it there, and then it'll offer you a whole host of options. Volume controls here, and then very nice, a nice combination of tech as well as old school cluster that still works, that is proven to work. Yeah, this is it. In the rear section of the car, the same treatment continues. Soft to touch leather used on the upper part, the middle, as well as the nice and squishy armrest. I really like that. Piano black insert, as well as the metallic aluminum metal-like material there. So this is it from the inside. In terms of leg room, you've got more than enough space. You really are gonna enjoy that. However, there's a transmission tunnel since this is rear wheel driven. Plus, look at how the middle part is raised compared to the other side. So if you are going to have like 3 passengers, just try and ensure that it is somebody of a really miniature size, somebody short or small. So ideally use this as a 2-seater, which is really bad, but hey, this is what you get. For those 2 passengers that may be lucky to ride in this car, and then there is some air vents for them to use for their cooling and heating pleasure. ISOFIX mounting points, which are fixed, so you're not really going to lose this, which is great. Yeah, headroom, there isn't much headroom to use. It's average at its best, yeah, averagely sized. Can also open the armrest, and then open there, and these 2 drink holders pop up, and this is it. Onto the seated driving impressions. One common characteristic, it's very smooth, like buttery smooth. It's a torque converter, by the way, so it doesn't like really have 2 clutches, which would be your dual clutch transmission, but how it responds to your commands, it's very quiet. You hardly, if ever, feel it change, you know. So the changes are very seamless, they're very quiet, and it's just a beautiful experience. So in terms of it being your daily car, you know, from the shops to work to extracurricular activities, conjugal visits, you name it, yeah, this is the car that will easily do the job. So we're in the default, okay, I don't know if it's the default mode, but we're in the eco mode. So we're doing we're currently driving on gear 6, and we're doing 60 kilometers per hour, so it will upshift as quick as possible. However, you don't feel the shift. You know, I really enjoy this driving mode. Let's put it on normal mode and see if it responds any other how. Okay, normal mode, gear 7, and then it also the gearbox, since it was developed for the RCF coupe, it is quite advanced because it also takes into account how can I best describe this? So it's okay, on a gradient or on a slope, so it all calculates in terms of your inputs. If you are braking, then it knows that it needs to shift down in this manner, or probably shift down and hold the gear. So it takes that, the inclines into account, the input commands from the driver into account. So it's something that you will enjoy. The only rental that I can hear is yeah, a few of the things that I have in the car with me. So the car, there are no rattles at all. It's very well built, well put together. Still continue with the city driving. Steering wheel is very direct. There's no play in it, so any little command and then the car changes direction in accordance to that. And yesterday after our highway drive, we were averaging a good 6.5 liters per 100, which is commendable for the power on tap, because you have 180 kilowatts as well as 350 newton meters on command. So you just command it with your right leg, responds accordingly. So you will be best friends in there. We're going uphill. Let's just give it the beans and see. Already doing illegal speeds there. So the power is plenty, and I love it for that. Yeah, going uphill, easy peasy, and this is under the normal driving mode. So we just want to put it back into eco, because we are enjoying the coast-setting drive. There is no need for a whole host of things, no need to dial up dials and speeds and everything. Just enjoy it as a simple point A to B car and have a conversation with it, speak to it. It understands you. Yeah, it's a car that you really are gonna enjoy, that's for sure. Caters for a whole host of needs. Sporty, at the same time comfortable, luxurious. And like well put together. Yeah. Voila, we're in the driver's seat on the highway, and we're currently doing speed of 120 kilometers per hour. And I'd like to comment on how quiet the car is. I mean, I think a lot of money was spent on ensuring that the NVH levels are up to standard. So NVH, which is short for noise, vibration and harshness, it's not harsh at all. It's the friendliest car ever. It's not noisy at all. I mean, this is quite impressive. I'm really impressed. It feels very quiet. It feels very refined. So we just want to switch on the cruise control and activate the speed. So since we're going a bit uphill, it has changed down to gear 7, and then it should settle down to gear 8, which will then optimize the economy, because we are driving on the economy drive mode. So we are trying to save as much fuel as we possibly can. It's not an eco run, but save fuel as much as possible. Petrol is really expensive these days, and yeah, I believe this is a car that is best suited towards such conditions, where it's your daily, it's your long distance cruiser. You take it from one end of the world onto another, and it provides such a nice ride. I mean, the seats are very comfortable. Possibly one of the most comfortable seats I've ever sat on. So my bum is being spoiled, my back is being spoiled, and if not, you can also adjust your lumbar support to help aid with that. And yeah, my impressions, I'm really impressed, man. Like, the car is very nice. I could go on driving for ages. I could easily make a 1,000 kilometer trip with ease. Like, yeah, it just eats up the road, eats up the kilometers, and it looks nice, it feels nice. I mean, it feels sporty. You've got your beautiful steering wheel over here, or one hand on the steering wheel at least. Yeah, it's beautiful. The Lexus logo is big and pronounced. Your pedal shifters are here, and let's see what at national speeds. Let's see what RPM it sits on. It's a quick young acceleration. The power is there, plenty of power, and we are cruising nicely at 2,100 RPMs, revolutions per minute. Yeah, and so fuel consumption wise, beautiful. I believe on the highway where we're testing it out, I will probably provide a figure. And the power, man, I mean, this is beautiful. I'm loving this. I'm enjoying this, most importantly. And this is something that I really enjoy driving every day of my everyday life. Yeah, not a lot of cars can make you feel this way. So as far as advice goes, comfortable daily cruiser. If you're not really into the SUV life, this is it. It doesn't really, okay, well, it possibly does get better, but this is, like, the standard that this car sets is quite satisfactory. You are gonna enjoy your car, you are gonna enjoy driving, and it also has the performance to match. So what more do you want? Beautiful. Well done, Lexus. Intelligent sport. Definitely do agree. I definitely do concur. And yes. Oh, before I forgot, we are gonna do a quick acceleration test to see how good we are. There's a bit of space. We are quickly going to explore. Kick down. Beautiful. Performance is the shame, and even the motorist is moving out of my way because of how aggressive the car looks, because of how quick the car picks up. Sorry about that, fellow driver. I was just showing my people how the car performs. So performance wise, more than enough, plenty. And for a consumer such as I am, it is, what more do I need? It's great, beautiful.